Hachette Audio presents TrumpNation, The Art of Being the Donald. Written by Timothy L. O'Brien. Read by Timothy L. O'Brien with a new introduction read by Peter Ganem. By the way, I can be more presidential than anybody. I can be more presidential if I want to be. I can be more presidential than anybody. I would say more presidential, and I've said this a couple of times, more presidential than anybody other than the great Abe Lincoln. He was very presidential, right? Donald Trump, March 8th, 2016. Introduction. Donald Trump tapped me on my arm as we flew to Los Angeles on his jet, and between bites of Oreos, confided a little something. Clint Eastwood is the greatest star ever, he told me. All those Sergio Leone westerns, nobody was cooler. This wasn't entirely true, I suspected. Deep down inside, Donald has always believed that he's the greatest star who has ever existed. Once upon a time, long before The Apprentice and the golf courses and the Trump-branded underwear, vodka, mattresses, steaks, wine, and who knows what else, and the questionable online education venture, and the choreographed wrestling farces, and the phallic skyscrapers, and the sprawling casinos, and the boxing matches, and the magazine covers, and the beauty pageants, and the fisticuffs with City Hall, and the serial bankruptcies, and the bungled real estate deals, and the yacht, and the airline, and the shady, thuggish business partners, and the 3 marriages, and the football team, and the 2016 presidential race, and the size of his Trump junk, and the litany of dopes and losers, and the guerrilla takeover of GOP debates, and the flagrant race baiting, and the Great Wall of Mexico, and the proposals for deporting 11 million people, and the 6.6 million Facebook friends, and the 7 million Twitter followers, and the brawls at political rallies, and the flip-flopping on abortion, and the punishments for abortions, and the nuclear weapons for Japan and South Korea, and the white supremacists, and Megyn Kelly's menstrual cycle, and John McCain's war record, and Hillary Clinton getting schlonged, and Barack Obama's birth certificate, and Mitt Romney's kneeling. Donald set his sights on Hollywood. When Donald was 18, he wanted to be a movie producer. He told me that he'd considered attending the University of Southern California to study filmmaking after he graduated from military school in 1964. Several years later, he even produced...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?